What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Beyond Borders. Today, we're diving into a topic that's always a bit controversial. The countries with the worst reputations worldwide. Whether it's politics, history, or pop culture, some nations just seem to rub people the wrong way. Global opinion polls, Think Pew, Gallup, and other research groups, often ask people what countries they view unfavorably. I went through loads of those surveys to build a list of nations that consistently score the lowest on the global popularity chart. Why do some countries get such a bad rap? It could be old grudges, recent news, or just stereotypes that refuse to die. Sometimes it's government policies, sometimes it's history, and honestly, sometimes it's just bad luck or misconceptions. Let's jump into this fascinating, sometimes surprising, but always thought-provoking list of the world's least liked countries. Number 10, Belarus. Belarus is a landlocked country in Eastern Europe, known for its forests, castles, and a political system that's, well, let's just say, not super open. Many people around the globe see Belarus as repressive, with strict controls on speech, press, and public gatherings. Travelers often say it's not the friendliest place for outsiders, partly because of all the rules and lack of transparency. It's also been in the headlines for disputed elections and crackdowns on protests. While the people are often warm and welcoming, the country's leadership style and limited freedoms keep it on the most disliked lists. Number 9, Venezuela. Venezuela was once considered one of the richest countries in South America, but years of political and economic turmoil have changed that. There are frequent reports of shortages, hyperinflation, and government corruption. People around the world often associate Venezuela with instability and hardship. Some blame the leadership, others point to outside interference. Either way, the country's situation has left it with a negative global image, even though many Venezuelans are known for their resilience and hospitality. Number 8, Myanmar. Myanmar, also known as Burma, has been in the news for all the wrong reasons: military coups, violent crackdowns, and the persecution of minorities. The world has responded with sanctions, travel warnings, and lots of criticism. Many people look at Myanmar and see a place where basic rights are often ignored, which has really damaged the country's reputation. Travelers usually love the landscapes and culture, but politics tend to overshadow everything else. Number 7, Pakistan. Pakistan is a country rich in culture and history, but it's also faced a lot of international scrutiny. Border disputes, internal security issues, and strained relationships with neighbors have all contributed to negative perceptions. Some surveys point to the country's challenges with extremism and political instability. That said, many people who visit Pakistan talk about incredible hospitality and kindness, which doesn't always match the headlines. Number 6, France. Now, this one might surprise you. France is famous for its food, fashion, and art, but it's also got a reputation for being a bit exclusive. Some travelers say they've felt unwelcome, especially in big cities. Historically, France's strong opinions on world affairs and its colonial past have made it unpopular in some regions. But let's be real, millions love visiting France every year, so it's definitely a mixed bag. Number 5, South Africa. South Africa is a stunning country with a complex past. Decades of apartheid left deep scars, and even though the country's moved forward, issues of inequality and crime still shape how outsiders see it. International news often focuses on protests, power outages, or political drama, which doesn't help its image. Still, many people praise South Africa's natural beauty and cultural diversity, proving that reputation doesn't always tell the whole story. Number 4, Germany. Germany's modern image is pretty positive in many ways, but some people still can't forget the events of the last century. Although it's now a leader in the European Union and known for efficiency and innovation, old associations linger. Some surveys mention the country's role in shaping European politics, sometimes to the annoyance of neighboring countries. But the reality is, most Germans are just as frustrated by stereotypes as anyone else. Number 3, United States. The United States is a superpower, and with that comes a lot of attention, good and bad. People point to foreign policy decisions, economic inequality, and cultural influence as reasons they view the US negatively. Sometimes it's about politics, sometimes it's about movies or music, and sometimes it's just about being the biggest player on the block. Still, millions dream of visiting or living here, so dislike is often mixed with fascination. Number 2, China. China is the world's most populous country and a major economic force. But its rapid rise, territorial disputes, and strict government policies have left some people wary. Concerns about censorship, human rights, and international trade policies show up time and time again in global surveys. Yet, Chinese culture and products have fans all over the planet, so it's not all negative. Number 1, North Korea. And topping the list, North Korea. No big surprise here. It's probably the most closed-off country in the world, with almost no outside information getting in or out. Stories from defectors and rare visitors paint a picture of a place with extreme government control, little freedom, and a constant state of tension with neighbors. The government's focus on military power and secrecy has left North Korea isolated and viewed with suspicion by much of the world. But as always, it's important to remember that regular people there are just trying to live their lives like anyone else. That's the rundown for today. Remember, a country's reputation is often shaped by governments, history, and the media, not the people who live there. The world's a complicated place, and there's always more to the story. Drop your thoughts below. Did any of these surprise you? Did we miss one? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching Beyond Borders. Stay curious, stay kind, and I'll see you next time.